Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy the narrator here and welcome back to the channel. So some crazy YouTube drama has come out of the woodworks recently with Boogie 2988 and FrankHassle, ending with Boogie calling the police and almost shooting Frank. I ran into this drama recently just as I woke up not too long ago. I was just in bed browsing Twitter on my phone and I saw that there was this post from FrankHassle that says, "I took the gun and made him suck it like a dick while the whole neighborhood watched." And in the pic you can clearly see Boogie holding what seems to be a revolver in his hand, pointing it towards Frank, which was pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know if it's a revolver, and if there are some people who know a bit more about guns, then let me know down in the below in the comments, because I'm from Australia. I don't really know guns unless they're from Call of Duty. And some of you might be thinking that this is a picture taken from a camera, but it's not. It's actually from a GoPro that is attached to Frank's head, which I'll show you guys a bit later because there's video footage of this whole encounter. So I'll get into who these two people are if you're uninformed of these two characters in our real life anime drama. But before that, if you're a returning sub, make sure to like the video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to sub to keep up with my narrative. I try to post every day. If I don't, well then I try to post at least a couple times a week, and I would love your support. So who is Boogie 2988? So Boogie 2988 is a YouTuber who has amassed 4 million subs on YouTube and has a gigantic following on the platform just based off of his gaming news, personal vlogs, and character sketches. He's seen as many as being a controversial figure due to his support of things like Gamergate. He's made some pretty crazy remarks in the past, like a comment where someone donated $3 to his stream saying, "I am black," and he replied with saying, "That's a lot of money for a person of color, is it not?" And he has a bunch of stances on things, and there's a bunch of other controversial remarks he's made in the past, and a lot of people just think that he's playing a character on YouTube and that he may be a terrible person outside of it. But this guy also has a ton of mental issues that are very public and very disturbing, and he's not afraid to talk about them. He's talked about them in detail a lot. So yeah, a lot of people are probably wondering who the hell FrankHassle is. I mean, I personally didn't even know who FrankHassle is, and to be honest, there isn't a ton of information on him online. From what I've gathered, he was a relatively small YouTuber before being banned off the platform completely. He was like hovering around 20k subs. I say that's small because in the grand scheme of things, that is kind of small on YouTube. But he made a small Twitter video where he addressed the ban and says that even though Keemstar thought his content was funny, the content itself was too extreme for YouTube in the first place. And if Keemstar is saying that your stuff is too extreme, you best believe that it will be taken down. I took a look at his Twitter and the trailer he made for one of his latest videos. It's almost borderline harassment of people in the shopping center. I mean, it is what it is. The guy harasses people in public for YouTube content, so he was bound to get banned. I'm sure it just broke a ton of YouTube terms of services. So where did all of this drama stem from? So I did some digging to find out where this all came from, and I'll go through it bit by bit because obviously it's been a big build up to the house visit from Frank, and there is some context that needs to be added. There was this subreddit called Sam and Tolkien, which was banned off Reddit a month ago. It was literally a forum dedicated to stalking Boogie, highlighting all the crap things he has done over the past couple of years. And so a month ago, Frank and Boogie were invited to a stream called The Kill Stream, which is a podcast where they normally put two people together who have differing views, I guess, and let them debate each other. The whole podcast pretty much devolved into Frank pulling out things from that Sam and Tolkien subreddit to troll Boogie, and that seemed to piss him off really, really badly. And after that debate, I guess you could call it, the subreddit was banned and a bunch of strikes were issued to Frank's YouTube channel, which resulted in his account being terminated, with Boogie saying that he had nothing to do with it. However, there have been attempts from Boogie to get that subreddit banned in the past. As to the YouTube strikes thing, I'm not too certain. I didn't get to see what the content was on FrankHassle's account prior to his ban. But yeah, fast forward a month after all of this stuff has already happened, and there's like a lot of shots being fired over Twitter, and people just trying to figure out what the heck happened. Yesterday, they were both hosted on Keemstar's channel for an interview, and it got heated. It got really bad. FrankHassle said he was going to turn up to Boogie's house, and well, watch this clip to see what Boogie said in retaliation.
Status fucking quo for me. So show the fuck up, and let me show you how I handle status quo.
Why do you keep threatening to shoot me? This is weird.
Because I'm going to kill you and take pleasure doing it. That's I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna take pleasure. 2, 3.
And the craziest thing is, FrankHassle turned up to Boogie's house earlier today, which is where that picture and tweet come from that I showed you earlier. And there is video footage of Frank at his doorstep, which we'll watch right now.
Come on, you fucking pussy? What's the deal? Where's the gun at, you fat? Open fire! Open fire! You're a fat pussy. You won't even open the door?
I will.
And then what, you're gonna shoot me?
No, I think my roommate will.
You're gonna kill me?
I guess so, buddy. Just give me a second to get my dog right now.
You're a fucking pussy, dude.
Hold on, I'll show you what's going.
Okay, first things first, this dude should not be calling anyone fat as an insult. This guy legit looks like he ran all the way from McDonald's to Boogie's house. Second of all, there's no gunshot in the video, but apparently Boogie said that he fired a warning shot to get him off his property, which people are saying it's illegal to do that. Again, not a big gun guy here, but from what I've heard, you should only be firing a gun if you feel threatened and need to get rid of that threat. And I mean, this guy doesn't look very threatening, but whatever. Anyways, Boogie released a statement saying that he has now gotten the police involved because of the harassment he has received from FrankHassle, and you know, I don't blame him. In fact, I don't even disagree with the warning shot that he did to scare off Frank, because this guy literally drove a couple of states over just to show up at his door acting like he was going to do something. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking that it's bad of me to say that, but honestly, if he shot the ground or something, you know, the grass where the bullet can't ricochet, then I think it's a good way to get that stalker off his property and show him that you mean business. If some random lunatic wants to show up at my door with my family because of YouTube drama after I told him what's going to happen, then I don't blame Boogie at all for getting real. So there are a ton of memes being posted all over Twitter at the moment, and Boogie is trending because of it all, and it's just crazy, man. Like, I know Boogie has a controversial past, but damn, Frank seems to think that it was Boogie who got his YouTube terminated and wants revenge. So I gotta ask you guys, what do you think about the whole situation? Do you think that Frank went too far showing up at Boogie's door, or do you think that Boogie instigated the whole thing? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and make sure to like and subscribe the video. I'll see you guys next time.